Hello.
G'day.
How are you?
Not too bad.
We're at the scene of the crime, aren't we?
Yes. This is where my bike was hit. Yeah, what happened is I was just after I'd filled up with fuel, I went inside to pay, and the attendant said, "Oh, your bike's just been hit."
Yeah, so I remember that day because I was parked over there
Yeah.
and I heard this noise. And I looked up and there was a van that had just reversed into your bike.
Yeah. Oh well, I was off the road for a little while it was getting repaired. Nothing major. Took time waiting to get parts delivered and everything like that.
It does make you think though, doesn't it? Because we had a very close call on another occasion, didn't we? When we were parking our bikes.
Yes, your Adler.
Yeah, so we'd parked it and it was funny. That day I thought, my bike's sticking out a bit, I'll just move it. And I reckon I moved it maybe, I don't know, 42.5 centimetres up. Just roughly. And luckily we did, because they left their, I think they hadn't put their handbrake on or something and left the car in neutral.
Yeah. Something
like that, and it rolled and missed my bike, I reckon by 3.2 centimetres.
And did it, I can't remember, did the car stop on its own, or did you jumped in, didn't you?
Yeah, it just missed ours and hit another car, but got hooked up on the other car.
Oh, okay.
And I got in and reversed it away for the lady. She was an older lady and was a bit flustered, which you'd expect.
Yeah.
So I just gave her a hand. But it did miss our bikes by very, very little. And then with your bike being hit by the van, it does make you think, should we think a bit more where we park or leave our bikes?
You know, when cars are parallel parked and there's quite often a gap, sometimes you can park in between cars if it's a big enough gap.
Yeah.
You know, the thought just goes through the back of my mind, oh, I hope this car in front of me knows that I'm parked there.
Yes.
A lot of cars that have been built recently have got proximity sensors and that sort of thing. But not every car has that.
I remember you also had your bike parked at Bunnings and got hit as well, didn't you?
Yeah, well, I came out of Bunnings and I saw my bike lying on the side and nobody was around to take credit for it. Or take responsibility, I should say.
Yeah. So I'm usually really, really careful, and I know you can't avoid everything because accidents just do happen. But I do think, where do I park my bike? Even when I'm just parking on the street, I try not to park too close to the back of a car.
Yeah.
Because they reverse to get out. And not all of them have reversing cameras, and not all of them actually would see your bike or look for your bike, or you might have parked it after they parked.
Yeah, I usually check in front and behind me to just make sure that they've got space to do that.
Yeah.
Reverse and then move out.
This van that reversed into you didn't have a reversing camera.
Yeah.
So he didn't see your bike.
Yeah, he said he just looked in his rear vision mirrors.
Yeah.
And couldn't see a car there, so he thought it was clear. The other thing is, to be careful how you park. The surface that you park on. Once I parked in a car park of a place that I was going to stay at overnight, and I went to the room and I came back and my bike was lying down.
Was it tired and having a sleep?
Yeah. No, actually it was a freshly laid gravel car park and it was all mud underneath. So my side stand had just sunk straight into the gravel.
Yeah.
My bike was quite heavy with all the panniers and everything, all my luggage. So yeah, the side stand just sank in and my bike went for a sleep. Yes.
So, is that with even your bigger foot?
No, that's one reason why I put the bigger foot on my side stand.
So this bike has got the stock stand. There's no larger foot on the bottom of it. So I carry a jam jar lid, so that if I come to a really soft area, I'll just throw the jam jar lid underneath, and that helps.
Is it about style or something? They don't want to put a big foot on the peg?
Yeah, I don't know why. I think it's
Not
like
the peg, the side stand, I think.
wouldn't cost a lot more to make a bigger foot on a stand, would it?
Yeah. Because we don't, like even sometimes, you know, in Australia we get really hot days where even the tarmac
Yeah.
is soft. If we've had a heat wave.
So that incident with your bike at the petrol station, really, there was no way we could that could have been avoided. It's just purely an accident. The only thing we can do is just be aware that these things can easily happen. The difficulty with that thing that happened with your bike is the van wasn't there in the beginning. It came after you parked, didn't it?
Yeah, I didn't see the van at all.
I suppose the only thing you can do is to, when you're filling up with petrol, get the Bowser that's at the beginning, so that no one can reverse into that space. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I guess, but then you're sort of hogging to, because usually people don't reverse, they go in front ways.
Yeah, that's right, you're right.
So the other thing you could do is have a security guard your bike while you go into pay for fuel.
Yeah, I think that's what we should do from now on.
Well, you did do it
Yeah, I
for me
did.
the second to the next time.
Yeah.
You stood guard around my bike. Here we are in Clarendon.
Nice little town, lots of nice little towns in the Adelaide Hills. But we've had lots of rain, so one thing we need to be wary of through the hills today is potholes.
You know this road that goes from here through to Meadows?
Yeah.
There's been a couple of times. There's a section, I think it's Kangarilla? Which is the town you go through?
Yep.
So around there you have to, it's 60, it's a 60 zone, right?
Yeah.
And so I've been following behind a car through the 60 zone. We've been travelling, both me and the car in front of me have been going 60.
Yeah.
And on two occasions, the car behind me has overtaken me and got itself between me and the car in front.
Really?
Yes. It's
Impatient drivers.
oh, it's just stupid. I mean, can't they see there's a car right in front of me?
Yesterday when I was driving, we were at a stoplight and it went green, and the car next to me blasted his horn at the car in front, but there was still a person in front of them. They
Sorry?
couldn't go anywhere. Impatience.
Oh, yeah. Apparently they have more rights to the road than we do. And as you keep on reminding me, Tim, that the road belongs to us.
And look, they've resurfaced this for us, Chris.
Oh, beautiful.
I think it was just for you and I.
Absolutely, of course. Every road in the Adelaide Hills belongs to us.
That's right. I'm surprised others aren't aware of that.
Oh, well, thanks guys. This was a short video just about our parking experiences.
Yes,
And,
just be aware. That's
yeah.
all we can say.
Yeah,
Is
sometimes
to try and limit the risks as much as possible. They're always going to be there because people make mistakes. I mean, I made a mistake back in, was it 1973? I can't remember. So thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks guys.
Ride safe, stay well, and love one another.
Yeah.
You don't have to add that last bit, I was just feeling silly.